Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hey folks, Grumpy Vlogger here. How you doing? Me and old Joe just sitting here. How you doing, Joe? Yeah, all right. I'm stuck at the end on your show right at the moment. That's okay. All right. Well, you want to introduce our co-host? Yeah. Okay. Let's bring in none other than my big brother, Art Carlson. All right. Let's bring in Art. Here we go. There you go, Art. How you? Oh, let me put old Joe. Let me put old Joe over
Hey,
here.
Joe. Good to see you.
Hey, Art, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, good. Are you still taller than me?
Hey, everybody's taller than you.
Yeah, that's true. Are you smarter than me, though?
Hey, you're made of wood. Of course I'm smarter than you.
Okay.
But I bet you're smarter than our president.
Oh, yeah, the real Dunny Joe. Anyways, all right, Joe. Before we get ourselves into trouble, how you doing, Art, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. We managed to do a little past an hour yesterday without you.
Okay, without me? Yeah. Man, I'm sorry, but we decided this year we want to have Thanksgiving at our house. So, I had a lot of things I had to do, and I've been at it since, I don't know, I woke up like at 9:30 this morning, which for me is really a big, it's early hours. Yeah, exactly.
I bet you had a couple of dozen naps today.
I haven't had any naps. I wish I could have had a nap. Joe said earlier he was taking a nap before he had to be part of the show, so I think he got one. But this is the first live show of my 5th season. I started this.
Oh, awesome!
Thursday.
Congratulations!
My first video that I went up is. I mean, I've had my channel since 2009, but I didn't really start doing anything semi-serious back, 4 years ago. Just finished up 4 years.
This is semi-serious?
Well, I mean, yeah, okay. So it's not serious, but you know what I mean. Yeah, who's 9:30 a.m.? Who's awake at that ungodly hour? I agree. But anyway, so
me. I'm at work.
Well, you're at work, yeah. And but hey, let's jump right in here and start saying hello to the people, and we'll talk a little more about that. So we got Trevor and we got Jody next. Jaybird, he came in next after that. It looked like I think you were next, Art, and then Jim Beauchart, he made it. And let me just go ahead and bring in this gentleman right here. Hello, hey, Steve. How you doing?
Yeah.
Lloyd, good evening. Art, good evening. And happy 5th season, sir.
Yes. I mean, it's hard to believe that this is starting my 5th season. I mean, I'm not really growing, but I'm having fun and I'm really enjoying what I'm doing now. And let me finish up. Let's see, Jim Beauchart, Northeast, or any dronalist. And let's see who else we got.
That would be Barry.
Barry, okay. And Ken from Place It Here, and Chris from Sunrise Water Media. So, and of course you, Steve. I can't forget you. You've been around with me. Notice the hat I've got on too, Steve.
I noticed that in the preview. I was sitting there going, "Hey."
Yeah, I didn't even put on my Grumpy Vlogger hat tonight, but it's it is what it is, right? I got to say though, I do have.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Ellie.
Mine came in the mail today.
Yeah, mine did too. And I got a. These are nice shirts.
Yeah, they are.
And of course, I got a new Flight Crew shirt because I think I had the first edition, and he redid it. And it's this is for those of you that weren't able to make it, and I wasn't able to make it, but I bought a ticket anyways. As I told Kelly, listen, I buy the ticket in hopes of maybe winning something, but if I don't, that's no big deal. I do it to support Spin Up because it brings, and I've noticed with Spin Up that more and more smaller versions of that or alternate versions from different parts of the United States are starting to pop up everywhere. You know, like we got the what is it, the Southern Florida, the one that
Ray
Ray
Kelly.
Kelly.
Ray, yeah, Ray Kelly,
Yep,
Captain Ray,
right.
and Johnny Drone Flyer
Yep.
have, and Jackrabbit, FPV, and welcome to the show. But yeah, I mean, you know, I bought a ticket almost the moment it went on sale, and you know, I told Kelly I'm just doing this to support what he does because he does so much for everybody. You know, must
Hola.
must be
Get the
must be
phone.
Steve's. Yeah, but
This is
anyways,
Senor Steves. We are not here right now. We call you mañana.
yeah, yeah. But oh, I got to tell you, you guys know I bought a new van here a couple weeks
Mhm.
ago. One of the things that needed to be fixed was the door. They fixed that. The back hatch. They fixed it. Called him today. He's got my new headrest in, so I got to go in tomorrow to get it put in. And
Oh, you got
he
a new
also,
headdress? Oh,
no,
oh,
headrest,
oh.
not head dress. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's.
Yeah. But anyways, so while I was talking to him, he had been asking me because I told him I had a YouTube channel and that you know, I'm part of the drone community and I occasionally fly my drone. And so he's asking about them, and I said you can't go wrong with the Mavic Mini or the Mini 2. And when I called today, she says, "Can you hold on a second?" And a minute, just probably a minute or less later, he goes, "Hey Lloyd," he says, "Yeah, we got your headrest. You come in and get it whenever you want." Okay, you know. And he says, "I got to tell you, on my Christmas list, I know what I'm getting." I said, "What's that?" And he says, "I'm getting the Mavic, so or the Mini 2." So he's
Cool.
got it, and so we're gonna. Hello, Maddie at Maddie's Drone World. But yeah, it's he's going to get into drones. Yeah. Which one is that?
This is a Mavic 2 Pro.
Mavic 2 Pro. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know, he's just starting out, and I said, you can't go wrong. Uh, uh, by the way, first Friday will be on the last Friday instead of the first Friday. Just a heads up. Well, that's cool. Hello, Blind Neil and Drone Life RC. Hello, how you doing? So I told him, I said, we're going to have to, when he gets his drone in, we're going to have to get together and do some flying. He says, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, I bought my son one. I went down to Costco with the deal that they've got on it for $439 for the Mini, you know, 2 combo.
Right.
Well,
right.
It's not the combo; it's a bundle. They call it
A
so
bundle.
You get the drone, a bag, 2 batteries, and micro SD card and something else for the same price for $439.
Oh, charger and
wow.
Yep.
Yeah, and welcome to Bill the Drone Reviewer. I was going to put together a compilation video and for this 5th season, you know, and I may do that next week. I just ran out of time. I had too many other things to do today, and still got another day's worth of stuff to do. But I was going through, and I already have a compilation video. Well, I don't have it, but somebody else has it, but I will make it available. I'll put it up. And that was the video that all of you guys made for me that first year that Jim Hightower put together. It's like a 15-minute video from people. And, you know, second or third person. Well, you had Dennis Lovelady said something in it. It was for my birthday, so it had to have been that, like that. Let's see, 2018, I think, something like that. And I mean, it's got people from around the world, and of course, Bill the Drone Reviewer's in there, and I can't even. I didn't go through all of it because I was starting to. You were in there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You were in there, and Dennis Lovelady was in there. Mel put something up. Yeah, I don't. I don't think you and I.
That was before I really
just
got
before you and
into
I.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's before you and I really started getting to know each other. But
Right.
but I mean, you know, and like I said, Bill the Drone Reviewer, he put something out. Even Ken Heron put something in there, and
Cool.
can't remember who else. Hello, Tater. How you
Hey,
doing?
Tater.
And let's see,
Matt.
anybody else come in? Maddie, yeah, I said hi to Maddie and Bill, the drone reviewer. And
Bill the drone.
man, I appreciate everybody being on because you know, I'm not a large channel, but you know, well, I might be large, but my channel isn't. You know, so
That's why you
but
wear suspenders.
exactly, that's it right there. Actually, I could get by without suspenders, but when I carry my sidearm, it tends to pull down, and I don't have anything on the backside to keep them up. So you know, the front side pushes it down. So I have to have suspenders.
So you got one of those bazookas, like the one that one of the Golden Girls had in that movie.
Oh, yeah, Stopper. My mom will shoot with
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone. Yeah, it's not quite that, but I do. Let's see, Chris.
Yeah,
You confused
remember?
me
Yeah,
in
I
this
already
second Friday on
smashed
the
that.
third.
Like, that
Yeah,
was the first
yeah,
thing I did.
and
Well, you know what you could do is get yourself a slow little sling holster for your.
well, I've thought about that. You know, I probably need one that because the problem is my shoulders. It gets to hurt, and I used to carry a, but yeah, they've got some newer ones now that are more. They give you support all the way around instead of just pulling down on one shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But I
It
used to carry
lifts
my.
and separates.
It lifts and separates. Yeah, I used to. I used to carry in the service. I carried my service revolver
Mm-hmm.
like that, and
Yeah. When I had my permit here, when I had the liquor store, I had that because you'd be wearing a jacket most of the time, anyways.
right,
And
right.
just carry it on it. And it was nice because it was a shoulder sling, but then it also went around your chest if you wanted to. But if not, it was just a hang loose shoulder sling going down the one side. And then
Right,
it clipped onto your belt. So if you went to draw for it, it wasn't like just come flying up.
Gun flying. Yeah, I know which kind you're talking about too. I had forgot about getting one like that. By the way, Tater Rogers, I think I said hello to. AR Drone Nerd is here, and I think that's
That
all
would
that
be
I
Eric.
missed. Eric, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And anyways, but yeah. So you guys getting all prepared for Thanksgiving? I think I saw that you said you were going to your
My niece's mother-in-law's.
Right.
Yep.
Boy,
Mm-hmm.
you had to stretch that connection just to get an invite, didn't you?
No, I just got an email over the weekend. You're coming to my mother-in-law's place. Okay. That's the
Okay. Yeah.
plan. Okay, I'll be there.
Free food, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just yesterday, I got an invite from Rick Enstrom. I said, sorry, I'm going to my niece's mother-in-law's place.
Oh, they probably
Yeah.
coordinated that, and Rick says, "Hey, it's the family's turn to take care of him. I've taken care of him all year, so it's your turn." Yeah. You're going to try and fly for Turkey Day. Yeah. Just don't release any turkeys from you know, like those big
Yeah.
drones. We don't want any of those live turkey drops, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, Eric may not know the reference there, so
Yeah.
although I can't imagine anybody not knowing about the live turkey drop from WKRP Cincinnati.
And that was based off of a true story.
I have no doubt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could. Oh, the humanity of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I still like hitting the ground like a sack of wet cement.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, okay. But I mean, wild turkeys can fly, not well, but they can fly.
Yeah.
Because like we have wild turkeys in our part of the country here, and a lot of, there's nothing to see them. Exactly. Well done. To
Well,
see them up in the trees.
People drinking Wild Turkey 101 can fly too after enough of it.
After enough of them, yeah. Exactly. Well, I know I've told this story before, but as I said, we have wild turkeys around here, and there's a golf course out here. They have an 18-hole and a 9-hole course. They have both. Some of them they just have the one, and you can play up and back. You can either play the back side or the front side of it. But this one, they actually have a 9-hole course. Well, we went out there. Judy and I did. This is back before the stroke and all and everything. We were out there with our boys. We rented golf carts, which was a total waste because we couldn't hit the ball far enough to actually walk all the way back to the golf cart and then go in. It's just, especially with Judy, it's like every 25 feet. So, anyways, there was this one shot.
More like polo.
Yeah, it was. Well, there's this one shot, and there's a little bit of a rise there, and you couldn't really see what was on the backside. And, she hauled back and let it swing. And, we couldn't see anybody standing there, but like I said, there's just a bit of a rise. Yeah, pretty much. And she hits it and it goes over the rise. About that time, we hear this ungodly noise and we see this turkey taking off. She'd hit a turkey with a golf ball and pegged it. We didn't know it was on the other side, and it took off. And oh my God, of course, took us a little while to gather our, senses because we were laughing so hard. And I mean, she did. She pegged it. Ticked it off, and turkeys can be they can be mean when they want to be. They're dumber than box rocks, but
I like Canadian geese around here.
That's why they call us unmanned guys penguins. We have wings on our operational badges, but we cannot fly. There you go. That's yeah. That's pretty
my
good.
cousin sent me a photo here the other day from Minnesota. And in their backyard, all these turkeys just walking through their backyard out into the woods.
Take care, Bill.
Okay, you got to go. All right, Bill. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. It's like most of you guys have been following me for quite a while. Eric is one of my early subscribers, and of course, Grant. Hello, Grant. How you doing? He and I've known each other for 22 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but I don't. And have a happy Thanksgiving, Bill. Hope you have a great and get everything you want for Thanksgiving, all the food that you can eat, and we're having ham this year. We have ham every year. After my son went to work for raising turkeys for Butterball turkeys, when he ran the turkey farm, we got a little burned out on turkey, because, we got all the turkeys.
Get it twice a year. What do you mean burnt out on it?
No, not
Thanksgiving, and then you have it Christmas. Maybe you'll have some for Easter. Easter is more the ham day.
They run 18,000 turkeys through that farm every 8 weeks. And I mean, and they run 3 barns. That's, starting from the little ones, they bring in 18,000 chicks, and then they go into the mid-size, then they go into the adult barn. And by the time they get there, they have to, because they've gotten so big, they have to split them into like 4 barns. Yeah. But so we'd get turkey all the time, he was, we'd go up to visit and we'd have turkey, and it's just he gets tired of it. He got sick and tired of it because that's what their main meat was. Because first off, they got to kill a certain amount of turkeys I think once a week to test them, make sure that they're still, they just randomly kill them. And of course, that's when I found out that if you ever want to hide a body, hide it in a compost pile in a farm. because there's nothing left after a few weeks. Because they take all those turkey
or pig ranch
or pig, or pig farm, yeah. But yeah, it's deep fried turkey or smoked turkey. I like a smoked turkey. I've had that, and matter of fact, Judy and I were talking about that here a while back, here a week or so ago. We'd go down to Texas, down Rio Grande Valley during the wintertime before she got too sick, and I'm glad we did, because that way we got to do some traveling. We spend part of the winter down there. Well, they had this giant flea market, and you'd go there to buy produce and stuff. We'd go there, we'd go there at least once a week, just to get whatever. And there was a guy there that sold turkey legs, and man, these things look like they were a small ham, and they were smoked. And the way he smoked them, they actually tasted like ham. And we'd buy one of those turkey legs and eat on it for the after, while we were walking around, and then take the rest of it home, strip it off, and reheat it for put it in the fridge, and then reheat it for supper, and then maybe lunch the next day on sandwiches. So one of those turkey legs would feed both of us. But that smoked turkey, I've never had a deep fried turkey.
Hey, Matt. Northeast Drone.
Oh, Northeast Drone Productions. Hello, Matt. Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Glad you could stop by. And let's see, have I missed anybody else? No, I think that's it. So, but yeah, it was. I like those smoked turkey legs, but
smoked is really good. In fact, we're going to do it. I got a turkey breast, because there's just going to be the four of us, so it's not going to be a lot of people. So we're just going to do the turkey breast and smoke, because I bought a pellet grill here a year and a half ago, and just put it down at a low temperature, high smoke, and let it go.
Eric, no, I have not had. My son has a fryer for the turkey, but he's never cooked one for Judy and I, so we've never had. Never ate deep fried turkey.
Oh, it's good. My brother-in-law has done it a few times.
Yeah, I've never. I'm trying to think. Somebody in the family cooked one, and they ended up. Well, let's say it was sort of like what was it? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Where they all ended up going out to eat Chinese. One of my cousins, I think he might have been imbibing a little too much when he dropped the turkey in. And it was the first time, and he just about scalded himself. He just about, and it knocked the thing, kind of tipped, and when it splashed, then it caught fire, and then the turkey ended up on the ground. Then the dog grabbed it and ran with it, and that was, So I've never wanted to venture into that category of trying that.
Eric said pellet
Richard,
grill. Now for
Richard,
chickens,
welcome to the
that
show.
would be a pellet grill.
Deep fried turkey tastes like a pullet grill. Okay, yeah. I got it. Okay.
Well, to hop back just for a second, you were talking about the Mini 2, and your friend got one, and I've got one for my son. You get a chance, go over to Matt's channel. He borrowed Ari's Mini 2, and he did a shoot on that thing and put it in 4K. You want to see a video, blow your mind out. It's just unbelievable. The colors, how sharp the video was.
Well, and that's what I was explaining to Palmer, is that he's a guy I bought our van from. I was explaining to him, I said, you can't go wrong with that. The thing shoots in 4K. It's small. It's fairly steady in the wind. I mean, it's, you ain't going to take it out in gale winds. You don't want it.
I don't know. Ask Sean Oz that up there at the top of Eisenhower Tunnel.
Loveland Pass.
Snow shovel. Throwing snow on it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's that's pretty nasty up there in that. I'll tell you what I hated worse than Eisenhower Tunnel. That was going over Loveland Pass. That was, God, I hated going over that,
Yeah, they went up over that too.
Yeah. Yeah, because Loveland, I mean, Eisenhower is about halfway, three-quarters of the way up. Hello, Bob Casey. Welcome to the show. And can't
Hello,
forget
Bob.
Nightbot. Glad you could join the show, Nightbot. About time. Anyways, I don't know why I still have that stupid thing on. I keep forgetting to go in there and turn it off. But
Matt's production he put out that video is, I mean, it blew me away. He sent me a text, and we were getting ready to eat dinner, and I said, I'll watch it when I'm done. We watched that thing, ended up watching it 6 times over and over, because Matt's really good. He only puts his videos are only about 2.5 minutes.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, it just blows you away. The color, the depth of field, and also all the darks that he can. Of course, Matt is a wizard using DaVinci, which helps to do his color grading and fixing the
right.
the stock footage up, because you don't have all the profiles, in the Mini like you do in the other drones.
Right.
I was taken away.
Well, and I've been hearing about it, and I've watched the videos too. And of course, he was telling me today. He says I sat out. He says he sat there all evening watching videos on the Mini, and so it's what I recommend. I said, prior to that, a good beginner drone was obviously the Spark was a great starting drone, but the Mini is so much above what that is,
And that's not even so much a starting drone. I mean, even for somebody who's been flying for a long time. I mean, like I know a lot of people in our community. They own the Pro 2s, the Pros, and even the new Maverick 3s. But they've got that because it's so small to take with you on vacation or
right.
It's out the door.
It's the perfect, backpacking or toss it in your bag and run with it, and that's why I recommended it to him. I said you can't for starting out, especially because it's got the stability in it. I started out on a SEMA 5, and that has absolutely zero, they're junk, they're toys, and that's what they are. I got some videos out of it, I put a couple videos up, but Mr. JRC's, how you doing? And Mel,
we have Mel.
Yes, I meant to say hi when I saw him pop in there. There's Bob Casey, and I think I've covered everybody now. But
Bob Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Yeah. Hey, we need to take a minute here. I'm going to put myself on full screen because it has gotten to that time of the show when, that's not what I want to do. I almost removed myself from the show. It's time for, where is it right there? A shameless plug, folks. These items can be found in the Grumpy Vlogger store, and you can also, there are links in the description, and those links work. At least they did this morning. At least I enjoy the music on this. Not the greatest commercial, but hey, I like the music. Okay, let's go back to me and pull myself and I'll explain. There we go.
I
What
love the
are budgie
clothes.
smugglers? Yeah, budgie smugglers are also known as speedos, and if you look at that, let's see if I've got mine here somewhere. There it is. If you look at these, this is one of them here. Turn up right side, so they sort of look like speedos.
Yep.
Well, at least speedos for old Joe. You know, he could probably. Maybe I should put them on him sometime and show him his speedos. Yeah. Anyway, so if you're, I don't think I get my leg through there, but some guys might. That's what budgie smugglers are. Speedos. It's an Australian thing.
Don't leave those out in the sun too long because they'll do a number on the elastic.
Oh, will it? Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
elastic will just go.
Yeah.
It'll get
It
like
is.
it'll be like a string.
Actually,
Then you gotta tie it in a knot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I use one of those expanders anyways on the back.
Oh.
You know, so yeah, you got it now, Mr. JRC. Okay. Hey, I think my other store that is also in the description has a little bit better quality of mask. But you know, I haven't checked them out, but I'm going to order, and I'll be giving away some stuff at Christmas time as I usually do, and I'll probably go through that store and look at some things that they have there. I forgot the name of it now. What's the other store I've got there? Spreadshirt. Yeah. And let me open that.
So Lloyd, how long did that toffee last?
I made it last until Friday.
Ooh.
Had my last piece on Friday. So.
And which kind did you get?
I got the dark chocolate almond toffee.
Yeah, because I knew that was the one that was your favorite.
It is my favorite, absolutely. So there is the other. Let's see, you got one that will cover the whole face. I need one for my. Oh well, you know what can I say? Okay. Another moderator handling. Okay. If you need a supplier for some other cool gear, let me know. Yes, I need to get with you on that because I actually saw some of the stuff you were working on back earlier, and so Eric, I'll get with you before, and I may see about getting some stuff to give away on the channel, buy some things from you because I've seen some of your work, and because you were okay, you have seen it. Okay, all right. He sort of got that's true. I have seen. Oh, he must have hit the enter key before he finished typing that he's seen that. So yeah. Anyways, I do that all the time. But yeah, this place has some pretty decent stuff. I need to get a picture of that model of the woman stuff because her stuff looks really good. I mean, it looks really good on her. But yeah, I better shut up before I get in trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Is Judy listening?
No, actually, she's not. She's watched one of her shows on TV. So, but yeah. Anyways, but you guys can go to that if you know. But I will be giving some stuff away. So, Steve, what drone do you have in your future, like at Christmas time, that you're planning on getting, or are you planning on getting any?
No, I'm sticking with the Air 2 that I have, and I'm just gonna wait and look and see what happens with all these little bugs that are still going on with DJI, and also for the Evolve, and see what happens. I watched Ken Dono put out a pretty good overview because he was using that drone for the last several weeks over in Hawaii, plus
Right,
at
right.
home. And to me, it's a good drone. I mean, you see the quality imaging coming out, and that's what I want. I would love it for having the adjustable aperture. That would be the biggest thing for me. Having
Right.
a drone with an adjustable aperture.
Yeah, which one do either one of those have the adjustable apps?
They both, well, the Evolve and also the Mavic 3 did both.
Mavic 3 does. Okay.
But the costs that they are right now, and the thing that was disappointing to me
Chuck.
is you're gonna have to wait till January to see half
Everything.
the functions of the drone.
Yeah, I think they were trying to compete with the Evolve or with the new ones coming out. Richard, I was a weapons loading, weapons release, gun shop, all of that on both the A7, and then when the first A10s came out, I worked on those as well. So, but that's what he was asking, what I did in the Air Force, and that's what I did.
By the way, Air Force is playing UNLV in football this Saturday.
Oh, are they? I may have to check that out. I'll probably. I don't know though. Yeah, much. I don't know if I'll be able to get it where I'm at or not. Not because I'm in any place that it's just the fact I don't have regular cable anymore. So I cut the wire, which is actually kind of.
Hey, Tom.
Hello, Tom. How you doing? And that's another thing we've got. And Chuck, I don't know if I said hi to you, Chuck, or not, but we need to. Those of us in this part of the country, we need to try and get together and setting up a flight for everybody. Because like we got the Arkansas right across the state line, and I know there's 4 or 5 guys here in Oklahoma, and if we could find a central meetup, we could have. Or a central place to meet up, that would be great. I'd like to do that. And so
that would be.
But yeah, it's that would.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Ray Kelly's coming out for the holidays and Christmas time, and gonna try to meet up with him and with Dre Crawford. We're gonna try to get together.
Oh, okay, cool. So does Captain Ray have family there in California?
Yeah, his son lives over here by Palos Verde Peninsula.
Okay. Yeah, Mel Fort Smith probably. Mel, did I not send you a link while you're in there chatting, not coming on talking? Anyways, because obviously you're not at work unless you're watching this at work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to set up a meetup here at Adams County Fairgrounds with the Flight Club Denver. That'd be a good place to have a meetup.
Yeah.
And then those of us who can't handle high altitude could fly down here. We got a great place at the fairgrounds, and we might even get one of the halls there and have a few speakers there. And
yeah. We do need to get together, Eric, because you're right. We could, between the 3 of us, we could probably figure out a great place. And Fort Smith would be pretty good. I don't know how it is for everybody in Oklahoma because I don't know, because we got like Tin Toes, we got Okie Tom, we got Eat More Possum, and there's at least one more I can think of, but I can't remember who it is. Plus, myself and Eric and Mel. So that would be that would be great.
Chris Hope's a little south of you, but not too far.
He could. Well, but he's got, that's another thing. He's got kids that live in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So that's how I in Van Buren right off of 40. That would be perfect for airspace and logistically. Okay, cool. Maybe you could bring one of your work drones. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think I want to see one of those things coming flying across while I'm out there trying to fly my little drone. Yeah, no. But yeah, I mean, if we could do something like that, because there's enough of us in this area now, I think we could find. He says probably not. Yeah, they'd probably frown on you. Unless of course one of your buddies at work was not off that day and they were needing to do some testing, they could do a flyby. That was no. I think yeah. I think I'd probably have to change my pants before them things come. Do what?
I put out a video this weekend for
a
friend of mine who passed away earlier this month.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Yep.
Yeah. How old was he?
84.
84.
He would have been 85 December 17th.
Okay.
What event happened on December 17th?
I don't know.
December 7th?
December 7th? 17th.
Oh.
I don't know.
December 19th.
It happened in North Carolina. Kill Devil Hill.
Still don't.
1903.
I don't remember that far back.
Brothers flight.
Oh, of Wright Brothers. Yeah, all right.
You guys are Air Force guys, and you don't know that? Jeez.
No.
Hey, you know how old I was in 1903? I can't remember that young.
And
he's older than I am, so.
And if he remembers it, I'm in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. If you'd have said it, Kitty Hawk, I would have.
That would be Bob.
Yeah, 1903. That's right. Because
no, all the planes that I flew in either have propellers on them or jet engines.
And you look at that thing, and because you look at that aircraft and you wonder how in God's name did that thing get off the ground? Because it didn't have wheels. It was a sled.
It had a thing that launched it. It didn't have wheels on it.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty primitive combustion engine with 2 propellers, and
right.
They made it work. They made a glider first that was very similar to what they used to do the powered flight.
Right, right. Well, you said your friend was December 17th was his birthday. That's my cousin's birthday too. He I had to stop and think because let's see, he was born on the 17th. Judy's brother, sister, whatever the hell it is, was born on the 19th, and her mother passed away in between them on the 18th. So, would you have heard of the Jetsons one? Not sure. Not sure what you're talking about. I mean, I know who the Jetsons are. Unless he's talking about one of the new things out.
Oh, a new flying car that they have. It's going to be more like a taxi service.
Oh, yeah. I know which one he's, yes. Yeah,
okay. The future is coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think about when I was a kid. Yeah, exactly. I think about when I was a kid, the stuff that they talked about, not everything's happened. I mean, by 2021, we should all be in flying cars, like the Jetsons and, I mean, look at Back to the Future, and
they had hoverboards.
They had hoverboards, and self-inflating, self-lacing tennis shoes. And
Well, even I remember back at Disneyland, I used to go into what they called the GE Carousel of Progress, and right across from it was the AT&T. And you went in there back in the days. I'm talking way, 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 way back. This is like in the 60s and even in the 70s. They had video telephones, and it was talking from booth to booth. And you
right.
could talk to people and actually see it. And I'm sitting there going, now, you just go on, and here we are now. You can have 100 people up on Zoom.
Well, I know. I mean, but you look at some of the stuff that they predicted, of course, has come true. I mean, our cell phones look an awful lot like what they used in the communicators in Star Trek. I mean,
Mhm.
especially when the flip phone came out, that was
Yeah.
was.
Yep.
You,
How about the
damn, you
Bluetooth?
guys are old, yeah. Yeah,
Remember
Bluetooth, yeah.
Uhura had that
Uhura
earpiece?
had that
That
little
was a
piece in there.
Bluetooth.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, at some point you look and you got to figure where did science fiction end and reality start? Which came first? Was it something in science fiction somebody thought of, or did they get the idea from something they saw somewhere? Because I mean, you saw all sorts of neat stuff in was it Popular Mechanics, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. My God, some of the stuff that they had on there that you could build. Beepers, pagers, yeah, that was technology when that first
Yeah.
came out. You
Yeah,
have a watch from like Dick Tracy. There you
Dick
go,
Tracy.
Trevor.
Yep.
Yeah,
I could sit there and
I had to put mine on the charger, but yeah, I was actually, that's what I was thinking about when they showed that guy in that bucket thing that flew. It was on Ken Heron's show. I was thinking of the moon transported everything. Dick Tracy had him in the comic books, not not on the movies or but in the comic strip. He married a moon maiden, whatever, and they had this thing. It was a flying. Basically, it was just a pedestal bucket, and it had something that looked like crutches, And he sat in there, and they'd use that. Well, they had something similar to that on Ken Heron show, I think last week. I think Jeff Sills had it in the news, or a week before.
hey, Brian.
Brian, yeah, you and me both, I mean, if you want to go down that road, I guess you could, you could use meth. That would be a quick way to lose weight, but
Mhm.
the side effects are killer.
Yeah.
Well,
Literally.
take care of your teeth.
You slept through, you forgot to wind your alarm clock up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Boy, we are showing our age. I remember paging my parents' messages when I was a kid and needed to be picked up from class. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Used to send a page to your parents on the beepers, or
Yeah.
and I mean, good Lord, I had what was it? What was the name of that company? It wasn't BlackBerry, but it was one of those. It was a personal. What do they call PADs? Or is that or PDAs?
Oh,
The
PDAs.
Palm?
Yeah,
The Palm Pilot?
Palm Pilot. That's it. Yeah, I had a Palm
Okay.
I
Pilot.
had one.
Yeah, I had one until my friggin' dog ate it, and it
My
wasn't Ranger. It
girlfriend
was
and I like the PDA.
yeah, right. But yeah, there was I don't know if that show is over or not.
You're buffering, Lloyd.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
Oh crap. I'll make sure the show's still running. Yeah, I am.
It's
Yeah,
that
I need to.
net you got.
And it shouldn't be doing that. So Judy's going to be calling for me in a minute. So what
Oh.
time is it?
It's
I
10
don't
minutes
know.
too.
2 minutes till. Hey, guys, I'm going to step out of the room real quick and run in there and take care because I know she's going to be calling me in a minute.
All
So
right.
I will pull myself out and let's see. Actually, I'm just going to do this and put myself on standby, and I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right, we'll talk about you.
That could
Go
be
right
me
ahead.
buffering. Could be me buffering too. I got a high download speed. I'm at 940
Well, you
download,
buffered a little bit there, but not too
my
bad.
upload is only 8.15. I'm supposed to run at about 35.
Wow.
Of course, people are coming home now, so it's 10
Yeah,
to 6 our time.
that's true.
So.
It's almost 7 o'clock, and people are. I live in an apartment, so everybody's probably getting ready to start streaming Netflix again. Watch the latest on Netflix.
That's for sure.
But when I get up early in the morning, and I'm screwing around checking my email and stuff before I have breakfast, I'll do a speed test. And I'm well over 700 down and 18 up.
Yeah, that's right. Typically, I'm like it was 945 down. It's buffers right around that. But 30, I run at about 35, 37 going up. Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, I got my smoke detector fixed. Yeah. My sister came over and fixed it for me. 71-year-old lady up on a ladder changing my battery. Because when I called the maintenance department, guess what? That lady that took the work orders, she was out of the office until Friday.
Oh, jeez.
How convenient.
Yeah, Bob, it's still fast, but it's when it gets down, when it was down as slow as 3.5 when I was watching, and then it finally worked up to about 8. But what I do is I just I'll do a hard boot every couple of days on the modem. I'll just drop it off because it's give a chance to just shut down, reinstall, and then all of a sudden you come back up. Because usually, when you when you reboot a modem, it takes a while for it to come back up to get that speed back up again. Because we're strictly on coax here. We're not the mainstreams are coming in on fiber, but we're on coax to the house.
Right.
And typically it drags for a while, but lately it's been I'll start back up and I'll run a speed test within about a minute or two after starting back up, and I'm up at 940, 950, and 35.
I'm at 611.55 and 17.38.
Well,
so I'm down a little bit.
Oh, you're running on DSL then?
No, I don't have. No.
No. I'm reading what Bob was saying.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. No, you're not. You're on cable.
Yeah. Yep. I have Comcast.
Okay, yeah, and welcome Brian and Jim Boyd to the show. So,
hey, Jim. Good to see you.
Jim.
I don't know why I've been getting buffering, because I should be getting a gig. I should be getting about 900 down, but
people are doing their early Black Friday sales shopping.
I have an idea. And that's probably the case. So, well, there was something I saw this week I was going to talk about, and I can't remember what it was. It's what I get for not
writing it down.
I came in here and I found my partner in crime over here, and he apparently decided after I walked away, because he took a nosedive off of his seat over here, and he was laying on the floor like, how the hell did he get down there? I guess he thought the show was so much crap he's going to kill himself now before I brought him back on, Anyways, but now Judy is she was watching She was watching a show called what the hell was it? McLeod's Daughters, which is an Australian show, and she just finally finished that series, and so now she's starting over again on Downton Abbey. So let's see. My dad got a
You
shirt that said,
retail.
"Let's go." Do what? Do what? Oh, can't call it Black Friday anymore. Yeah, you're
David
right.
said my dad got a shirt that said "Let's go Brandon." He wore it to the senior center, and they all thought he had a little grandson named Brandon and was playing
Play T.
t-ball or something.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, yeah. It's all I can say is it's some strange times we're living in, and all jokes aside, I do want to say, I really I feel for the people in Wisconsin right now because of I mean, they've dealt with the burning of their, one place dealt with burning of the city, and then they've had all this crap going on about the trial, and then now, which I wish something or another, wash wherever that place was at, and that guy running over those people. That's just, it's, keep those people in prayers because those kids, the kids that were involved with that, and the kids that saw it are going to have nightmares.
Oh yeah,
And
without a doubt.
I mean, that's really the kind of thing that they're going to have PTSD from. I mean, I can just it's
Yeah,
just
the
one of those
last I
things.
heard, it was unfortunately is 5 people had perished and 48 people injured.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yeah. Of course, uh, yeah. Well, they've been talking about it, but from what I understand, what I heard today is I think he was trying to get away from. He had just been involved in a domestic situation, and he was trying to get away. And I think he just, they haven't really given a good reason, but the thing was, he just got out of jail like 48 hours before.
He'd been out
And
on he was not supposed to do anything wrong, and he was out on two
yeah.
felony. Well, I guess it's felony charges, bonds. One was 500, one was 1,000.
Well, the one that was 500 was originally like 50,000, and the judge decided that was too excessive, and he dropped it to 500. So, and it's
And now because he
he
was pimping
yeah.
teenage girls and out here in California and Nevada.
Wow. And yeah, he's it's yeah, I mean, I've heard, there were all sorts of rumors that he belonged to, his Facebook page said this and that, but it come down to is this was nothing but a punk that deserved to have spent, a lot of years in jail, and unfortunately judges decided just, well, because yeah, he shouldn't have, he just been released, and he should, and that was for, I think, child support, and even the DA had asked that he be kept longer because he owed tens of thousands of dollars in back child support, and apparently that's what the domestic issue was about. He'd been over arguing and he'd actually tried to run over his well, the first time he was put in for in this is just in the last 6 months. He tried running over a police officer. Mm-hmm. And that's when he was supposed to stay in jail because it was a felony assault on a police officer, and they let him out, but he wasn't supposed to do anything wrong. Then he was arrested for something else, and instead of revoking his bond, they let him out on they put the bond at like 50,000, and the judge says that's too excessive. Let's put it at hello drone 863, and he says, oh, okay, yeah, okay, and I don't want to get into the politics of it, but it's just the criminality of the justice system right now, as far as how, you know, we got, you know, well, I'm going to say it because I'm on a little bit of a rant, but we got a kid that was defending himself and he gets tried for murder. We got a guy that has literally committed murder now, and it would have never happened if they had kept him in jail. But it's just the double edge of the of our justice system, you know.
Yeah, and and especially like over here in California, up here in San Francisco, with that Nordstrom's. That I don't know if you saw the where they went into the Nordstrom's over there in Walnut Creek area, which is a suburb just kind of like northeast of San Francisco. They blocked, with people in the cars, blocked the whole road. Everybody went in and started grabbing stuff and coming back out. 70-some people.
Yeah. I think it you know, one of the funniest things, and this is what it reminds me of. Have you guys seen us with Dwayne Johnson, San Andreas? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
Well, all these earthquakes are happening and people are looting the stores. They're going in there, and this guy's loading up big screen TVs in the back of his pickup truck. Well, they'd had to land their helicopter or their plane. I can't remember which now, which they were, because they were in both. They had to land it, and so they needed a vehicle. And so, well, we're going to have to take this. Well, it turned out it was stolen. She says, "Are you going to steal this?" He says, "Can you really call it stealing what was already stolen?" And the guy says, "I want to need that. I want to need that truck from you." And he says, "I don't think so." Takes the guns away. But the guy that held the gun to him was not the guy that was loading the TVs in. That was a third, you know, there's like 4 guys involved with this, and Dwayne takes it at last. And the guy comes running out, and he's wheeling out some more big screen TVs, and looks up, and there goes his truck, his stolen truck that he stole, taken off, and all the big screen TVs are dumping. He's got this like, oh man. And that's what, when I see some of these friggin' when I see some of these friggin' looting videos, that's what I thought of. You know, I thought, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Jerry Nadler. I call him the Oswald Cobblepot of Congress.
Yeah,
he looks like Oswald. If you remember Batman, that was the Penguin. That was his birth name was Oswald Cobblepot.
Right, that's the Penguin. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lloyd,
he looks like the Penguin. He's just a round, rotund guy. He wears his pants up around his waist.
Oh yeah, Nadler does. Yeah. He does sort of resemble him. So you got to leave, Steve. Well, we've come up on the hour now, and I do believe our friends at Drone Nation will be starting up here shortly if they haven't already.
Yeah, I want to wish you, Art, and everybody in the chat a wonderful, happy, and safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time with your family.
And you as well.
You and your family as well, and
click
be safe.
the news off and enjoy the time with the family.
I tell you what, I watched the Batman, the Dark Knight trilogy, and now I'm going to watch what I consider the follow-up to that, which is Batman versus Superman, and that's, you know, and I watched those the last 2 nights. I'm going to watch one, you know. I'm staying away from the news other than what occasionally I'll get it. I'll check my email. I haven't even checked my email much this week simply because I didn't want to see all that stuff coming in. So you have a happy and safe Thanksgiving to you and your family, Steve, and
thank you.
All right, you take care. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And once again, happy 5th season.
Yes, thank you. I mean, I still can't believe I've been on this long.
I know.
And, you know,
we can't either.
I know. Most people are wondering, God, he's been on this many seasons. He's starting his 5th season. Oh God, I can't take it. You know. Now there's probably a reason there's going to be
shows on TV would have been axed by now.
Oh yeah. Most of them I would have already, you know, been dumped. You know. All right, Steve, you take care.
Bye bye.
All right. All right.
Take care, Steve.
Okay. And Art, that leaves you and I. And I think I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night, and I'll start the timer. And Art, I always appreciate you being here.
Thank you. It's always a blast being here. I have a great time every week.
We have fun, and that's all I do this
Yep.
for, is to have
Mhm.
fun.
Yep.
You know, we talk a little bit. We talk serious politics over on your show on Sundays,
Someday.
but
Yeah.
I didn't even. I didn't look at any YouTube this week, and I think I saw that you were. I saw that you had Mike Roach on yesterday. I just saw it
Yep.
pop up. I was taking a breather.
Oh, and Ed was on for a bit.
Oh, was he? Okay. See, I
Yep.
never. I just saw it, just the opening of it, and then I left because I had to get busy doing some stuff. But to everybody out there in the audience, you guys have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. You know, eat until you sleep. That's the way I look at it. You know. And I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and put myself on full screen again. Art, I want to thank you. Thank you for being
Thank you.
part of my
Everybody in the
opening of
chat,
my.
have a great Thanksgiving. Catch you
Yes.
Saturday on my show.
All right. Yeah. Everybody see Art on his show on Saturday, and don't forget his show on Sunday. Did Mel do his show yesterday? He didn't do it, did he?
No, he had a video that premiered.
That's right, because he was at that big meetup and everything. Yeah, that's right. So, and I told him I couldn't be on. So, okay. So, anyways, guys, I will talk at you later. I'm going to put myself on full screen. I'm going to start the timer. And Art, again, thank you so much. And here we go. Don't forget, Drone Nation is running right now.
Well, I'm known as the grumpy vlogger. I'll gripe and complain longer. Please do me the adieu and kindly view me on YouTube.
Okay, everybody. Let me shut this off here. Oops. Where am I at here? I got too many windows opened up. There we go. Remember what I say. Be kind. Treat each other better than you treat yourselves. Remember, everybody matters, even old farts like me and dummies like my buddy old Joe over here. And I want to thank everybody for having another, allowing me to have another season. And I hope you'll follow me over this fifth season. You know, I don't care if I ever make a 1,000 or not. I just want to thank everybody, and thanks to Art and Steve for coming in tonight. Thanks to everybody that was out there in chat. Just remember, be kind, okay? Enjoy your Thanksgiving holidays, folks, and take care of yourselves. I'm the Grumpy Vlogger, and I'm out of here. Bye-bye for now.